came in here with a joy, and I came in here with a lot of flavor. 2020, I've been doing this for less than a year. All right, I had to put together this little thing called Baltimore Rewired. Baltimore's famous for The Wire. Y'all famous for the movie The Wire. Y'all made a lot of money off of The Wire. David Sands, you know what I'm saying? And y'all had these fictional characters. Well, I got this documentary in this movie called Baltimore Rewired. I'm getting ready to sell this to Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, whoever want to buy it. I'm putting this up for sale 2020. It's called Level Up. It's going to detail 20 years of, no, it's going to detail from 1986 to now. We're going to talk about the war on drugs. We're going to talk about the war on drugs, and then we're going to talk about the money that you make behind the war on drugs. We're going to talk about the profiteering and racketeering. We're going to talk about Operation Grey Lord, because I'm going to bring that Chicago-type swagger down here to Baltimore. And I'm going to show you how y'all incarcerate black bodies to get paid. I'm going to show you the money that you make off of black people. I told y'all when y'all started this, y'all rather walk through hell with gasoline drawers on than fuck with me. I went to jail in the state of Maryland, and I went to jail in Illinois. I went to jail December the 24th, 2007. I went to jail February the 7th, 2011. I got 2 jailhouse diaries. I beat you in court, and I beat you in court with this toilet. I beat you with a toilet, and it's about the 13th Amendment. You feel me? So like I said, to make this authentic, to make this authentic, you feel me? Very authentic. The white dude in the back is the mayor's security force. He photobombed my picture last night. That's the mayor and the city council president. That's Mary Washington. You feel me? That's Mary Washington. And that's me. It's called Get Shorty, Baltimore Rewired. Governor O'Malley approved it in 2006. You can look it up. It's the Get Shorty program. Part of my program was the film industry, movies, yeah, journalism, photojournalism. That's part of my program. So this is my program, because this is an authentic movie. Can't nobody say nothing. You feel me? I don't have to split. I don't have to change nobody's name. I can say, if I say Mayor Pugh, it's Mayor Pugh. And Mayor Pugh is part of this movie. And she's part of my whistleblowers application. This movie is about the war on drugs and the illegal war on drugs and how you incarcerate black Baltimore, the money you make off of black bodies. See that? Mayor Pugh gonna be she's gonna testify. She just getting ready to get jammed up. She's gonna make a deal with the federal court, and they're gonna drop them charges because she's gonna testify and cut a deal. She gonna snitch. Ryan Frost, Doug Gansler, the state prosecutor, Marilyn Mosby, Marilyn Mosby, Greg Bernstein, and Scott Shellenberger. You're running a criminal enterprise. You're human trafficking. You're human trafficking black bodies behind the war on drugs. You're using the war on drugs to inflame the community, to get that fear, and with the murders and the death, and you're using that to justify locking up black bodies, but you're locking up innocent people. You got innocent people that you locked up. I was one of them. So we're gonna do the Khalif Broward story. The only difference is I ain't dead. I'm still alive. I'm going to show you what happened in Illinois and in Maryland. I got 2 Jailhouse Diaries to give you a day for day, everything. It shows you the public defenders that work with the state's attorneys to sell out your clients. See the date? Look at the date. Look at the date. 2010. Before you locked me up in 2011, you had this. 2010. It's the art of getting money. Dwayne Davis versus the state of Maryland. Dog, I set y'all up. It's called entrapment. Yeah. We're going to talk about the laws that you make, the laws that you write. Cheryl Glenn is getting ready to retire. No, she's not. She's part of this federal investigation. Bobby Zirkin, Cheryl Glenn, Roshini, Lafferty. Yeah, this movie's going to, if you don't take them to court, the movie's going to take you to court. It's going to hold you to task. Y'all took pictures with me last night. Everybody liked taking pictures with Shorty. Everybody liked taking pictures with Shorty. I don't have to change nobody's name in this movie. Quasi and Fumi, I can say Quasi and Fumi. Elijah Cummings, I can say anybody who anybody, because everybody know me. I'm gonna show you the good in the hood, the positive that I bring to Baltimore. You feel me? I was at the teachers union thing last night, the teachers holiday party. I got invited. I was sitting at Diamond Tay's table. You feel me? Lester Holt, NBC News. Because see, if you look at the movie, The 13th Amendment, they show you this movie. In part of the movie, it shows you the corporation of ALEC. ALEC, the corporation, is how you demonize the people. They use the media. They use Fox 45. They use NBC, ABC. They want to give you distractions so you don't focus on the real issues. You know what I'm saying? They talk about the violence and they talk about ceasefire, but you can't have a ceasefire if you don't say end the war on drugs. Now, if you Google Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, 1986, I turned in guns and drugs to the police at the police station. I wanted to end the war on drugs. Google that case, because that's going to be the opening. That's going to be opening part of my movie that day, March 3rd, 1986. It's a day in history. It's my This was my Malcolm X moment. In 2007, it was my Martin Luther King moment. In 2020, I'm going to give you Thurgood Marshall. Yeah. President Obama asked for a full investigation into my incarceration. You locked up a whistleblower in 2007 and you locked up a whistleblower in 2011. Now, Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake is involved in this too, because she was permitting this to go on. Y'all want to get Pew because of the books? Well, I'm going after y'all about the corruption in the courts and selling black bodies into mass incarceration, about the war on drugs. Blake participated in it. Now y'all going after Jack Young because y'all want him to get in line. Y'all trying to put somebody in office that don't need to be there. So we're going to end all this in 2020. January 20th, y'all open up the session January the 8th. I'm coming to Annapolis with my paperwork, with my whistleblower's complaint, and I'm asking for a federal investigation into Scott Shellenberger's office, Judge Turnbull's office, Judge Souter, Judge Previs, Judge Holland, and we're going to look at your cases. Then we're going to look at Warren Brown, Dwight Pettit, J. Wendell Gordon, and we're going to look at your relationships to these judges. I'm getting ready to file a class action lawsuit in 2020, and I want to cross my T's and dot my I's. a federal and state audit from 2007 till this day on Jake's Grill and Shorty's Underground. We're going to show you the participation of the state and how the state participated in the fraud. You accept forged checks and you refuse to repay me my money. You took money from me. The state accepted forged checks. I was locked up in another state. President Obama would tell you that. We're going to show you how Hogan done sick the police on me down in Annapolis. I'm not supposed to come to no events. They'd be banning me from places. They done threw me out to Annapolis when they was doing the police, signing the bill for the policemen, Guns and Hopkins. They threw me out of Annapolis. They threatened to lock me up. I don't care about going to jail. 2020, I'll go to jail. But when I go to jail, understand this. It's going to be part of my movie. I'm not scared of jail. I'm not scared of dying. It's my 60th birthday. I've been here for 60 years on this earth. I done been cussed out. I done been beaten. I done been incarcerated. I done been shot at. I don't care about jail, and I don't care about dying. We fighting for our freedom. And some things worth dying for. We're going to have a federal and a state audit. When the federal and the state audit come out, it's going to show you that Shellenberger lied to the grand jury. Shellenberger's case is going to have to be reversed and remanded. You're going to have a chaotic courthouse in 2020. Whoever the mayor is, whoever the city council is, whoever the governor is, whoever's sitting in office got to deal with my case. I'm a whistleblower. You can go to the inspector general's office. Like I said, I'm making a movie. I'm making a movie to make a difference. Starbucks and Shorty, we got a hell of a story. See you at that finish line. But today we going to city council because they having something about the film industry. And I want some of them film credits. I need to get my movie made. I'm an independent filmmaker. I got 13 movies. You got 13 ghosts. And I got a host. I don't have to change nobody's name. I'll show you something. Social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Periscope. And Periscope shows you who's been looking at your shit. Jane Miller. Nick Mosby. Y'all watching me? No, I'm watching you. Jane Miller. Tim Tennyson. I'm the founding member of the Baltimore Block. We established the Baltimore Block as policing the police and policing the politicians. I'm the street part of the block. We got some people in the block that do this, but I do this. I'm the street block because I am the block. I'm good in any hood I go. I got the media watching me, so what does that say about my activism? You feel me? I ain't watching y'all, y'all watching me because I'm going to give you something to see. We're going to go shut y'all down. When I come downtown and I holler mic check, cut the cameras, cut your live feeds. You know what time it is. You're not permitted around here. You can't do that. Starbucks and Shorty got a hell of a story. Level up. Level up. It's my birthday next week. I turn 60 years old. That's my political soapbox. Y'all made me famous for toilets. I'm gonna make y'all famous for the same shit. I'm gonna turn shit to sugar and sugar to shit and have fun doing it. You voted for this. You voted for this shit. Y'all voted for this shit. Y'all keep voting the same motherfuckers in office. Y'all keep voting them in. That's why you keep getting the same shit. You want something different? Change your diet. Mic check.